Hi everyone. Thank you Toastmasters. Thank you to all the fellow Toastmasters. I've seen every week each one of you guys come up, and even though I've been here for 6 months, this is my first speech, so this is just going to be a little icebreaker about myself, and it's titled Unexpected. So basically, I think my 13-year-old self would not at all recognize who I am today, and completely unexpected turn of events, and I'm so happy that I didn't follow that path. A little background on myself. I was raised in Sacramento, only child of 2 parents. They were both extremely pragmatic people, lived, worked blue collar jobs. One was a butcher, another one was a mechanic at the Air Force Base nearby. And every day they just told me, you work hard in school, you get a job, you live out that job, for the duration of your time there, and then you retire and have a good, happy life. And, their lives in general were pretty routine and predictable as far as every Sunday we would go to, Prize Club at what is known as Costco nowadays. You get everything you want for your whole, week there, and schedule out every meal, and that's how it was. And you kept wheels turning, and every once in a while, you spend time with family and friends, and it's just a way to sustain life, but to live it well. And 13-year-old me was like, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you plan your entire week? Why wouldn't you have something set goals? And I always imagined every night, when I was 30. This is where I'd be. I'd be, out of school, in a white collar job, in some fancy dress wear, living in a city, outside of Sacramento, and bam, 17 years later, totally not at all followed that plan at all. I did, out of college, I came back to Sacramento, and 13-year-old me would just been screaming at my face, how could you come back? I always imagined, Sacramento is, while it's a great place to live and grow up, I always thought, it's just, in order to move forward, you have to just, kind of push everything back. But during college, I really learned to recognize that family and the friends that I have here, and the really is kind of the life that, it kept me stable through everything. And on top of that, Sacramento's actually a great place to grow up and live, and there's all sorts of things to do that are random and unexpected, color runs and kickball and paddle boarding, things that I'd never expect to do when I was a kid. And additionally, something that when I was 13, totally unexpected, and I would have never thought I'd be married to somebody to my current husband, who's the complete opposite of what I am. I always thought, I'd meet a guy after I got a stable job, and he would be, also very pragmatic and smart, and not to say my husband's not smart, he is smart, but he's very pragmatic and very stable job and schedule. Total opposite, ADHD, off the walls, loves spending time with his friends and family, and really pulls out these emotional sides of me that forces me to be flexible. And I never know what's going to happen day in and day out. And in that way, the fact that we're complete opposites has really shown me, this is who I should be paired with, and has really brought the better sides of me. I hope we bring out the best sides of each other. But again, complete opposite of what 13-year-old Erica would have thought that she would have in her life. And on top of that, 13-year-old Erica would have thought, you're an independent woman, what are you doing with this person? But honestly, I could not imagine my life without him and the life we have. And lastly, I think 13-year-old Erica would not have imagined herself to not have a very strict life plan. At this time, I have a great job, great friends, and it's a pretty structured life day to day, but honestly, I have no idea what my 5-year future plans are. Don't know what I might be doing next month. I would have never anticipated that. A year ago, I went out with Stephanie to go to Spain on a whim. And we saw the ticket, 3 months later, boom, we were there with no plan. 13-year-old her would have freaked out the fact that, you're going to Airbnbs and trying to figure it all out while you're out there. And that's kind of how my crazy life has been with, you know, a dog and 2 cats creating chaos in our house and boxes that have been unpacked, but we're like for 3 years in this new house, but we're happy, you know, and I could not, and I, even though, you know, it's not quite the lifestyle that 13-year-old ever could have thought, and it's completely unexpected, I think she would have been happy to know that I'm just really happy with everything that I have today. So that's just a little bit about myself. Thank you for letting me share.